Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to add a homework assignment to a class or course in your Moodle site. I just logged in and as you can see, I made an available course called Geometry. So let's say we want to add a homework assignment to Geometry. We're going to click on the course and I already have one in there from when I was experimenting earlier, but I'll show you how to do another one and possibly even hide it until you're ready for your students to see it. So the first thing we're going to do is come up here to the top under the settings arrow and turn editing on. Once you have editing turned on, you can see that everything in Geometry is available to be edited. So we're going to go to week 2 since I already have a week 1 homework assignment, and we're going to click edit. You can see you can edit the week, hide the week, or delete the week. So instead of that, we're going to go to add an activity or resource. Here you can add an assignment with the little hand saying they have to turn something in. You can do a forum where they have to chat and talk to each other or answer a question from you. There's many different things. You can add a quiz, but for this we're just going to say assignment. It tells you everything you need to know about how students can add, and we'll go through all the settings as we go. So we're going to click add here, and the first thing that comes up is the name. Your assignment name would be week 2 homework, and then under that you can add a description if you need to add a description. Like let's just say for the description for this you can say do not start until we have completed the chapter 2 worksheet in class. Now you can choose to display this description on the course so the students will see it underneath the homework sign. Now you can add a file to this where they would, let's say, open a document, answer the questions, turn the document back in if necessary. For this one, we're not going to do that. We're going to say that this is going to be open from, and you can see how you can say allowing submissions from here, but since this is a week 2 homework assignment from September 8th to the 14th, we're going to have this open on September 8th, the beginning of that week. And then the due date is going to be the 14th of the same month. You also have this little option that says remind me to grade. So you can go ahead and come in here and say, well, I want to make sure I grade this by the 20th. And it'll remind you to make sure to grade everyone's homework by then. Alright, so you have a submission type. You could do online text or file submissions. We can do both. If you do an online text, you can enable and say, okay, I want a 50-word max, or however you want to do it. We don't do that. And then you can say how many files they can upload as well, and the sizes, and the types of files accepted. If you hit that, you'll see that there's a slew of different things that you can choose to make accepted, including specific programs on your computer. But for this, we'll just go all file types and save. Now, we keep going. They have feedback types that says, and each one gives a description if you're not sure of what you want to have available or not. There's a submissions settings, so it can say, okay, do they need to click submit, or are they required to accept it? Just to make sure that they're confident. Are you ready to turn in your work? And we're not doing a group submission, but you can look into that if you'd like. Notifications. Do you want to notify certain graders or anything like that? Grades, you can switch it from point system to scale system to none. We'll leave it at point, and your maximum grade for a homework assignment, we could do like 20 points. Grading method will be direct grading. We're not going to make a rubric for homework. your grade category. Grade category, if you had your grade book set up, you could put this into different categories, homework, tests, different things like that. But since I don't have that set up yet, it's just going to stay uncategorized. There's a set common. Now, this is where you can hide it or show it. You can hide it from the students until you choose to make it available and let them see it, or you can show it on the course, but they just won't be able to turn it in until the dates that you specified at the top. You can restrict access if you need to, and then here, students can either mark that they finished it, or you can say it'll show it as complete when they viewed it, or once they've submitted it and viewed it. But you can say just view only, or you could say they have to view and submit. It's up to you. Finally, when you're done, you can hit save and display. And then if we want to see what it would look like, we can go back over here to geometry. And now we can see that we have September 1st through 7th, September 8th to the 14th. We have a homework assignment in each week. A quick thing to look at is that you can always edit and hide different things until you're ready to show them easily from this little drop down menu here. Hide and show. So you can potentially set up your homework for the whole week, whole month, and then open it up whenever you're ready for students to see it. And finally, if you'd like to see it in a different role, you can switch roles and you can see it as a student view as well. It shows your homework and it shows the description that you put. And that is how you add homework to your Moodle page for your class.